A recent survey by Trust Radius indicates that 67% of those asked said they want the tech industry to do more to address racial inequality. Research done by Wired has found that the combined Black, Latino, and Indigenous population at Silicon Valley firms is just 5% of the workforce there. So how does any of that change? Teralyn Gray, director of the state's Office of the Small Business Advocate, with me live to talk about $2.5 million in grants up for grabs that may alter what tech looks like in California. Welcome back to Fox 40 News at 11.
Thank you. Glad to be here today.
Some stark statistics I just shared, but California is working to reverse some of those numbers, trying to award $250,000 grants to 10 enterprises that will serve as the state's iHub version 2.0. And the deadline for applying for this opportunity would have been November 15th, but that deadline has been extended.
Yes, it has. It's been extended to December 16th. And iHub2 is a new version of the California Innovation Hub program that was signed into law in 2013 and originally launched in 2014 with 14 hubs. What's special and new about this new version, iHub2, is building on the strengths of clustered regional models and with a new focus on diversity, equity, and inclusion. So the iHub2 program, we're hoping, will accelerate technology and science-based firms in key industry areas, Silicon Valley, as you mentioned, with a strong outreach and focus on diverse founders, including women and people of color, and those in underserved geographies and regions.
And as you were just talking about, everybody has heard of Silicon Valley. We don't have another kind of like tech hub that we all think of the name of. We just reviewed some of the struggles there. The National Center for Women in Information and Technology also reporting that the proportion of women in tech positions has actually decreased since 1991. And as you just said, the whole point of this effort is to spark innovation in underserved regions and communities. And this is going to be through 5-year partnerships, right?
That is correct. Those innovation hubs, inclusive innovation hubs that are established this year, will have a 5-year agreement with Cal OSBA. They have funding coming in the first year, $250,000, as you pointed out. The $2.5 million will be broken up into 10 centers. And it is our aim to spur business growth and job creation through rapid technology commercialization across the state. And innovation and tech-driven entrepreneurial activity coupled with venture investment really accelerates startups and enables scalability. And we all know that that leads to jobs and wealth creation for founders and contributes to the state's overall economic strength. I also think it's important to note that California companies took in $84 billion of venture capital last year.
Wow.
Up 119% from 2016. And that $84 billion represents over 50% of the nation's venture capital funding, which landed right here in California.
So for everybody else that thinks, you know, Texas and everybody that thinks it's all bigger there, people are still really looking at California. And also, you wouldn't necessarily make that association with so much money pouring in since last year because of the pandemic was such a terrible economic situation for so many business owners, so many individuals. Now, California has a national, really international reputation for being very inclusive in general, but it's really not being evidenced in this particular sector. Atlanta's tech industry is regarded as more diverse. Now, why do you think that is? Is it other issues like the high cost of housing or business taxes here versus other places?
You know, I think that that is very complex. You know, I think that we struggle to get people of color, women, struggle to get access to the capital that it takes to start a tech venture. Very, very capital intensive. Additionally, we oftentimes lack access to the social networks that support access to the folks who have venture capital and angel capital. And so that's one of the reasons why these kinds of programs are so important, is because we have the ability to convene partners and to create innovation ecosystems for California's diverse entrepreneurs and geographies, with the overall intent to create better access to opportunity.
And that is
We
the
have
name
launched-
of the game, that better access. Terry, thank you so much. We do have to tell everybody just quickly that, of course, in this day and age, you apply virtually for this, and this is via email, and you need to go to osba@gobiz.ca.gov, and you have until December 16th. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.